Good morning. Good morning. Namaskar. This is India Suraj Singh speaking from Bharat, India on this day, July 6, 2021, Tuesday. Quality health in relation to COVID 19 and work. Civil field engineering, quality AnnexSL, quality COVID, HSC, engineer's role towards COVID 19, designs, construction, methods, contracts, organizations, all in this talk as usual. Having pleasure to talk to you about these issues. As usual, very important one. Certifications with everybody, whoever is professional, must respect these certificates, these honors, these hard work documents, hard work based documents, worked for years to get these certificates, and then not honoring these certificates means absence of morality, absence of honesty that can be said in this regard. If these certificates are not honored, there is no meaning of these certificates if we can't honor these. First, I always start just to remind everybody, members of public and professionals, community, that these certificates are not showpieces. These certificates are not your medals, but these are your responsibility that tell people you are a competent one, and competency should not be kept to yourself but should be transferred to people to serve them. But this is not happening, at least in our country. I don't know about others. Well, I was just going through certain news about COVID 19. So many names now. SARS 2 in beginning since 2019, and now many more: alpha, beta, gamma, delta, lambda. Means sequence, or you can say string, is forming in relation to COVID 19, coronavirus infectious disease, year 2019, and now year 2021. 2019 name is permanent, while in 2020, in 2021, and I don't know what shall happen in 2022, 23, 24, and I don't know how long shall it help us to destroy us. You should see what I'm talking of. Yes, it is designed to destroy humanity. It's already killed more than many crores. Crores means, because it is now not international term, unit. Crore means 1 crore is equal to 10 million, or 10 million is equal to 1 crore. So maybe it has killed by now many crores. Humanity has lost itself, and it's a big question mark. We talk of quality and we talk of safety, health, and environment. I think safety is of utmost significance at current moment because of COVID 19. It's not work safety, it's existence safety, survival safety. If you don't survive because of virus now or in future, and those who have already left, for them safety and quality got no meaning. But for those who are now surviving or still alive, for them it's a question, it's a consideration of survival, existence, and safety. Because if we do not survive, nothing is left for us. Quality got no meaning and safety got no meaning. Alpha, beta, gamma, delta, delta plus, lambda, All names are coming in. It seems that in 2 or 3 weeks, situations keep changing. Threat intensifies, concern intensifies. 2 weeks back, it was looking that something has left. People means are very crucial, you can say, particularly these politicians around the world. I'm saying I'm not talking to confinement of one country or other country. I'm talking uniformly for all politicians around the world. I think politicians don't have mind, it seems. Don't take it otherwise. It seems that politicians are born without mind. Throughout world, hardly some politicians may be there, but I think they are not politicians who have mind. Politicians in current scenario means a community of mindless people. A community of mindless people around the world who come into politics and they destroy whole society. They don't know ABCD XYZ, but they claim meaning of everything. I think politicians should be condemned, straight away speaking. They are responsible for deaths of crores of people. All politicians around the world. They think they are leaders, but I don't think they are leaders. They are destroyers. They think they have power. Yes, they have power to kill others. They don't think for societies. Maybe China, maybe USA, maybe England, maybe Europe, maybe Bharat, India, or maybe other countries. All travel in same boat, same ship. 2 weeks back, and still today, our country say, oh, we are safe, everything is okay, cases have come down, deaths have. To whom you are telling this? My question is to politicians, to whom you are telling this? Why do you want to tell everything is okay when you know nothing is okay? It happens. Your data is down because you want it to be down, not COVID. You want to tell people that data is down, cases are down, we are safe, we have saved so many percentages. What did you do to save them? My question is very simple. What did politicians do to save people from death, from COVID impact? They did nothing except plainly speaking lies. It happens everywhere like that. Some countries may be serious. They may be seriously serving their society, respective societies. But you can say, few weeks back, Israel said, oh, we are world leaders in this. Remove masks, no need of masks. Same thing, USA president said, no need of masks. I had fixed the target for July to remove masks, and you can remove masks. I don't understand logic behind that. What is your problem, politicians? Why are you taking place of God? You have no quality at all. You have no potential at all, except that you can win votes. That's it. But winning votes doesn't mean you can win over COVID-19. You plainly say, oh, we have won over this. We have been victorious over COVID-19. Plain lie. Doing nothing and claiming everything is, I think, principle of being politicians in this world. Do nothing and claim everything. Alpha started in UK. They say, oh, no problem, we can handle it. Beta started, I think, from South Africa. Gamma started maybe from Brazil, or Lambda maybe from Brazil. Likewise, you can say Delta started from our great nation, Bharat, India. They may not accept or accept, doesn't matter, but fact remains. In starting, SARS was something, dangerous look to people. People thought it's very dangerous. Yes, it was. Alpha, beta, gamma, pharma, all that, South American variant, UK variant, Kent variant, Brazil variant, Bharat variant, India variant, like that. Now a stage has come. I I would simply say these politicians only want to consolidate their seats, their power. They don't want to help people. They don't want to speak facts. And fact remains that nothing has changed. Fact remains that nothing has changed to an extent COVID-19 is concerned. Yes, it's varying. It has done mutations. It's chemistry. That is chemistry of COVID-19 particle. It keeps on changing. You can't do anything. You thought that you will thrive on vaccines. Okay, that was scientific work. Scientific work can't be discarded. But science also keeps on changing. You should know that. Science never remains same. Just like our bodies keep changing. Our biological system keep changing. Our thoughts keep changing. So vaccines are not permanent. Yes, these raise your immunity levels, these raise your tolerance power, these intensify our resistance, augment levels of resistance. That's true. But reliability factor doesn't exist. Now there is the news that some news it is one eighth of it was in beginning since 2019. Some says that it is 2.5 powerful, that is delta, if you compare to original one. Means there are varying ideas. Israel says that delta has bypassed vaccines. So why did you cry that time, Mr. Israel? Without knowing reality of what shall happen in 2 or 3 weeks, why were you claiming yourself? Where did you claim yourself world leader in COVID? Only political motive. You think that political motive is only requirement in this world? Same thing America did. Our people are safe, don't wear masks. And of course, some other countries, I don't remember name actually, countries we have vaccinated 70% people. You can avoid using masks, and England is going to change rule of masks. We will dilute this rule, or we will repeal this rule, we will abrogate this rule. Why are you behind this? You are only human being. You are not experts. Even experts are not experts as far as COVID-19 is concerned. So far, no expert has claimed from around the world what is COVID-19, how does it work clearly, explicitly, how it can be understood, what is its origin, what is its total working design, how it can be defeated. Nobody knows. Till now, 18 months have elapsed. If we cannot know, despite our being thousands of scientists, in 18 months fail to understand, how can we claim that we know about it? So when we do not know anything about, just like we do not know anything about when we have to die, when we have to leave this world, what to do? We say, okay, it's time, when comes. What can I do? And I leave. And nobody knows, nobody communicates anything after leaving this world. Same is COVID-19. Until we know scientifically what it is, nobody has any right to tell people not to be precautious. We make a mistake if we say don't do it. We have no right, politicians at least got no right on to world community to understand, or let them understand that time has come, you can remove masks. Really, I am very much unhappy with those politicians who are zero in understanding science, and they want to destroy people by statements just like Johnson has made, Just like what is name of President of USA, exactly for the current president I'm talking, Biden. Biden has said, and just like many other leaders of world saying, means why you would say that I want to scrap this? Okay, you want to scrap law, but don't tell people, don't use. I respect those citizens of USA who didn't accept what Biden said. And I don't respect those citizens who just want to remove mask for what I don't understand. What is the reason of removing mask? Means, can't you tolerate a mask? Don't you want to live safe? Don't you want to your family be safe? Don't you want the society be safe? You started mask. I tell you, 25% people would have lost this life, their lives throughout, had you not used masks. Mask has acted as barricade to COVID-19 because it is coming through, it has been coming through your respiratory system. That's why it's called corona. It's come through respiratory system. But shall it be coming through respiratory system forever? It's not clear. Precaution is in your hand. Your life is in your hand, not in hands of politicians. Politicians or scientists would not help you when you leave this world. If you are infected with COVID-19, if you are corona patient, nobody would help you except they can just give you certain medicines and certain level of oxygen if required. More than that, you will not get any benefit, any support from world. So politicians at least would not give you anything. They themselves could not save. Johnson could not save him from being infected. And Luxembourg Prime Minister yesterday was infected and hospitalized. And there have been many in between these two ranges. If Prime Minister level people, President level people can't save themselves despite having all supports of medical science, of other sciences, of economy, group of team of doctors serve for them, well, I think there is no basis that we should trust these people as far as COVID-19 is concerned, because COVID-19 has maintained total secrecy. It didn't tell anybody what it is, and yes, it will tell someone who's honest. It will tell someone. Now people are crazy behind vaccination. Okay, get vaccinated. It's good one to have resistance. It's good one to have your immunity level raised. There's nothing wrong in that. You immunize yourself, but that is not a reliable solution. That is only a cover, a shield you get. And that shield also has got many questions. I'm not going to that. That is science. And I'm not expert of vaccines. I'm not medico. I'm not pharmacist. So I can't say on that. I'm an engineer, a common person. I'm talking about safety and quality. And that is, linked to COVID-19. COVID-19 has impacted on everybody, we know. It has impacted on common citizen to in range of common citizen, and in range from common citizen to top, it impacted everyone. Of course, those who are affluent, who have less resistance due to being very high profile people, economically or politically or otherwise in business, they have been impacted more than ordinary worker who has got better resistance than those high profile people. And this better resistance, I think, is itself a vaccination. I have seen certain, imaginary scenes in my sleep, my dreams. I was vaccinated twice. But I think nature is also doing its job. Maybe you don't accept this, but it's happening. Nature has started informing many people what's going to do, because those are part of nature. Those are representative of nature. Maybe during hypothecation or dreams or sleep, information reach them and they are supported by nature. Because nature is nature and safety is safety. First, nature wants to keep it safe from these criminals who have destroyed this earth. Those criminals may be politicians, those criminals may be those who want atomic bomb, hydrogen bomb, nuclear bomb. What is purpose of this bomb? Nobody knows, even God doesn't know. What's purpose of these bombs manufacturing? Why do we make bombs? There is no reason, but we make bombs. Because we don't want to save. We don't want to save. Bomb means we can't say that it will destroy your country or that country. Bomb is bomb, chemical is chemical. Explosive is explosive. What is purpose of these bombs? Only these politicians know, because they want to survive themselves at cost of other recursion. Millions of people may die, they don't care, but they should remain safe. That's what they care. It is history full of like such incidents, such mishappenings, and still it's ongoing. Means there is no meaning of having bomb, but these people keep bombs, they promote it, and they expect others not to do it. So you want to have safety leaders yourself, others should die because of you, and you teach them, and then you fight with them. Means if you have a right to keep bomb, everybody has a right to keep bomb. You don't understand this point because you don't have that level of understanding. You are not that much educated, even you may be politicians. Quality of life is not related to danger. If I remain scared of atomic bomb, hydrogen bomb, nuclear bomb and all these, how can I remain safe? Because I am subject to actions by others. If somebody wants to kill me, can kill me. Where is quality then? Where is my quality? If I being whatever national, and other nation leader threatens my nation, means I can be killed, and it depends on wars. Pakistan war with Bharat, Israel and Palestine, or you can say what's happening in Yemen, what's happening in Brazil, what's happening somewhere else. War or no war, but people are fighting, people are being killed because of political interest, not because of community interest. Somebody wants to sell weapons to others. Why do you want to sell weapons? Because your economy is down, you want to make money from others' money. Means there is no industrial growth. It's killing growth. If you want to kill millions of people because of your weapons, what for you are there? First you kill yourself. Can you kill yourself? Your business is to sell weapons to others, to make money, to have food for your people. Is it business? Is it economy, you think so? Means you are a destructive mind. I think definition of devil is that. Politicians are devils. They want to kill others. They don't think others are also people. Oh, no, we will attack only military, we will attack only defense forces. But civilians are killed, buildings are destroyed. Who is responsible for them? Can you bring back them from death? Do you have that much power? You don't have. But because you want seat, means political seat is that much expensive, that requires you to kill people just to survive there. Means you can kill people. You can go against God's work. You can destroy economy. You can extract materials from earth for your survival. Don't blame COVID-19. COVID-19 is your teacher. It's telling you, shut up, all politicians, get lost. I'll put you in sea, in ocean bottom, because you are killer of humanity, not devil. This is what I'm talking about, quality and safety. Alpha, beta, gamma, gamma, all would go on, no problem. Tomorrow there may be expectation that it doesn't attack on human directly. What you do? What solution you have? Let us consider. If COVID-19 starts working through water, see, there are certain elements in our nature. One is air. That medium has already been used by COVID-19. Means everybody uses air, without which human cannot survive. So COVID started working from that medium. Air, human to human contact, direct contact, that's also through air. Speech or voice or inhaling or exhaling, eyes contact. through air, that happens through air, and air has been used and is being used. Now another medium of survival is water. Then another medium is through soil. Well, this will not happen because that's not direct connection of soil and your mouth or nose. Water is now available medium through which COVID may use its power. Fire it cannot use because fire temperature is more than its survival temperature. Sunlight, sun rays come within its ambit. So sun rays medium cannot be used because it may impact humidity, but in sun people don't remain outside. And sky medium, then you can say only medium available is water, which COVID may use. It is natural, the COVID is very powerful, it can do whatever it wants. Think of, in case it doesn't, because you are using mask, all use mask, and those who don't use, they will of course get COVID-19, they will infect themselves. This is their problem, not alert problem. I don't understand problem to use mask till COVID-19 works in this world. According to what it is doing, it seems that scientifically it is seen visionary, as vision, that it's not going to leave this world in couple of weeks or couple of months, because it is still working, it is still on rising curve. Maybe numbers are down, but impact is not gone. Sometimes, there are two ways, active way and passive way. We say there's activity that's ongoing, there's activity that's not ongoing. It seems, or it's passive time now, or it's active time. Sometimes it happens in works that, everybody is working, voice is coming, hammer is working, industry is working, people are working. It's very active time. But sometimes what happens, it looks passive, and if nothing is ongoing, which is preparation time. So there are two times, preparation time and activism, active time, preparation time and activism time, activity time. Activity time is always shorter. If you want to prepare for something, you have to do a lot. If you make some chapati, some food item, it takes a lot to chip out vegetable, to wash vegetable, then to cut into very small pieces, and to use your flour. You produce a flour from wheat grains and food grains, and grind this. Then you have to make stuff for cooking, and then produce baking chapati or roti. And then you can say baking would take just maybe 1 or 2 minutes, while whole process would take many hours. There's a difference. Activism is very short survival, but impacts others. Preparation takes long. Whole year you take to prepare for some examination, but examination time is very short. So that's what I will say. Activism exists only momentarily, but preparation or passivism is very long. So maybe there was some passive time, there was some active time. Active time may come any time, and you may not be able, because it's very fast, it's very powerful, it heated up, it heats you. Just like during noon time in hot, you'll find 12 o'clock it is, or 11 o'clock it is, it's 2 o'clock, and it's all these periods and rising peak where temperature is 40, 45, 39, 38. It's only a few hours in day, or 2 or 3 hours. So very, very complex, very difficult to digest because of sweating, because of humidity. But early morning and late or early evening, or you can say evening time, sunset, that is a comfortable time. So that's active hours and passive hours. Same way, active time of COVID and passive time of COVID. It seems now it's passive time because it's working, it's preparing, it's researching, it's planning, it's scheduling what to do, where to do, what, and we think it is now down. And they have named accordingly first wave, second wave, third wave. They forget COVID is not a wave. COVID is never a wave. It has never been a wave. It's the ocean itself, an ocean. It's sky itself. COVID is not normal. It has dipped whole humanity into its sphere. COVID has dipped whole humanity into its sphere. If you imagine there is a sphere of COVID, like planetary system, there is a planet of COVID. A planet of COVID has been working. We all 8 billion people within that, sinking within that. We can't imagine that, but it's COVID, which is very, very lighter, even much more lighter than air. And we are dipped in that aura of COVID. You can say very light material of COVID sphere. We are all within that. COVID has told us, I would not say anything to you. I will become a passerby if you keep yourself safe, but I will come to you and try to enter your body through your nose or mouth or eyes, and if you keep yourself protected, I would go to someone else. We have received this message all time, and we have to condemn this message also because of our anxiety. Generation and generation and generation, young generation, adolescent generation, middle-aged generation, they want to enjoy life. Enjoy. Who says don't enjoy? Can't you enjoy life with masks? When you enjoy with Googles in hot sun, do you enjoy using Googles or not? You can't go without goggles if you don't have eyesight in sun, because you want to enjoy. You want to enjoy just wearing your underwear and being laid at sea or lake. It's I'm taking sun bath. You take sun bath, you take air bath, you take water bath. Or do you want to take COVID bath also? That you have to decide. COVID is here to allow you to take bath. It will give you whatever you want. Do you want to receive that? My question is that. Alpha, beta, gamma, again I am saying lambda, all would come, and a time would come when you won't be able to drink water, because I think water is its medium. When soon you'll understand that. Don't take it easy. It's no imagination. Already it has been seen, it has been searched in waters, even in sewage. Long back, before 19, I think it was somewhere in early 19, it was seen in Italy or in some other country, its impact on water. Now you think, if it happens, COVID starts being active in water medium, what shall happen to humanity? It is still in air. It works through air. It has been very, very successful. How much successful it would be while working through water, I can't say. Only virologists can comment on that. I don't know virology. I'm a very ordinary person. But I'm talking of safety survival, health survival, environment survival. We should not forget that water is also a part of environment, just like air is a part. Water means humidity, water means rain, water means, life. If water is impacted or contracted, you know everywhere use water in life. Everywhere. What shall be seen of this world in that case? We have to think from now onward. That is called visionary understanding. Time may come any time, any moment, because we have no way to stop it. We can't stop it. Nobody has that much power. Therefore, about this we have to think now, and that would be called our foreseeing quality, our forevision. We can think now. Maybe it takes time. It takes couple of months or maybe some years to start working through water, or it may already started working. I don't know. I can't say. Might be it has started working through water, maybe in some small axis, a small region or a small area. If it intensifies just like it has done through human to human contact, what shall happen? It's only an assessment, it's only a scientific response, that possibility, or you can say risk. I can say, just like we say in safety world, risk assessment. We may call it at that time when we do not understand it, that this is hazard. Yes, it will be hazard. It would be called hazard assessment, hazard analysis. But if we understand now, it could happen, then we have now plenty of time, passive time, that we can think on how to handle it. That is my intention. Means quality says that we have time, we have to understand it very well. It's not time just to be safe against that water medium, but just to know how to handle it. We failed in 19 and 20 to handle COVID, but by virtue of having worldwide experience, we can think. It's right of every world citizen to think. Now I would say citizen means world citizen, because COVID is world nation. COVID has made whole world as one nation, because it doesn't differentiate, it doesn't understand your passports, it doesn't understand your power, it only understands to kick us, that's it. It doesn't matter for COVID whether it is USA or it is Canada or it is China or it is Singapore or it is Abu Dhabi or it is Bharat. It does not mean anything. Its only meaning is air. Air and human. It has used air medium through objectives of human. Its objectives have been to enjoy its riding in human. And that riding chemically goes against human, but it enjoys. So we have allowed it because we knew nothing about this. And status of knowing it doesn't go far away, it is still same. If it is, they say vaccine is there, okay, vaccine is there. But also another statement comes that this vaccine, this virus, Delta, is about, if you use this vaccine against this Delta, your vaccine is only 1/8 effective, 12% effective, 12.5% effective. Some says it is 50% effective. Some says no, it is more effective. This means there is no serious statement, there is no reliable statement. It can be what percentage is effective, nobody knows. And that's why we have to keep tolerable that, okay, you have vaccination, that is nice, but do not depend solely on that. Do not enjoy freedom, but because I have been vaccinated, there is no harm if I don't use mask. That level of assumption, that level of misinformation generally given by stupid politicians should not work if you want to survive. Because politicians are not scientists, they are not doctors, they are not engineers, they have no capability except to befool people. Befooling in COVID 19 is a crime, I can say. Befooling public during this pandemic, COVID 19, is a criminal act to, I mean, it's not legally, but humanity, if human is killed by your way. And even if you are also impacted, means you are nowhere. Many politicians have gone, many scientists also have gone, many doctors have gone. And you know what people have gone, everybody knows. So I would only say quality and safety, health and environment, I club together to understand COVID-19 future. COVID-19, if you think it will go, then stop thinking that. Okay, if it goes, welcome, it goes, no problem, we are happy, but you can't calculate by some formula that it will go, because it's coming and keep coming and kept coming. It is still coming. You think of that scenario. In its beginning itself, I thought it will work up to 2029, and it seems now that it's not going easily. Still, it is on rising curve up to 2024 or 25, and it will come on down curve. But 22, 23, we have still 21 half year. Then maybe, still you have 32 months or 30 months of its rising curve. If it can damage whole unity, whole crores of people in 18 months, what it can do in 24 months. Now it is active, it's matured, it knows what to do. It has taken its fielding around world like cricket match. It has installed its fielders over whole cricket pitch of world. No place in world is left where COVID has not available, where its fielders are not available, and they are not going to live. They are not going to live. One team is COVID, other team is 8 billion people. 8 billion people have no expertise, but they are already existing without any fielding, while COVID-19 has understood we are not dominant society, we are not caring society. If we cannot tolerate a mask, what shall we tolerate? In crores of people dying, people are busy in making money out of this all over the world. What sort of people we are? We are only hungry for money, or money is for us. We have to start thinking. Wealth within earth is fixed. We may change our currency value to declare more and more wealth, money, value, but quantity wise, wealth cannot be changed. Just like you take example of structures or buildings. Building value may increase in coming time. You may say, okay, this is increase in value. But quantity of materials, quantity of items we use in the building, it doesn't change. These items remain same. Yes, there may be deterioration, there may be hysteresis loss on this material, but quantity remains same. Value may increase, but that doesn't mean quantity increases. If quantity increases to meet public requirement, that can be said that there's some value. But quantity does not increase, it reduces because of deterioration, because of wear and tear, because of use. That we have to understand. Value, it can be increased, but not quantity. Quantity is real value, not your unitary task, unitary calculation. So my dear friends, what do I mean to say is that open your eyes, open your minds. Don't think that these COVID-19, remember that you have to go with this. Either you have to stay on earth, then you respect COVID-19 and respect yourself. You have to respect yourself in a way that you all use preventive measures rather than cure. And preventive measure is very simple. That is use of mask and goggles or specs, and change your living habits. Or you have to stay in hospital to wait for death. And even if you do not die, they say you are recovered. Recovery term itself is incorrect. There is no recovery from COVID-19. Once it's your guest in your body, it's guest forever. Yes, it may harm you,